Yo, what up, though? Man, shout out to everybody watching my videos and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel and subscribe to my channel. Cause y'all about to help me run my views and my subscribers up. Especially if you like football. Cause I'm gonna talk about all football teams. And I know my football, so I'm gonna be talking that talk about these football players and these football teams. But today, I'm talking about my Vikings and how the Minnesota Vikings are a dark horse team to come out the NFC. I know y'all gonna be like, how they a dark horse to come out the NFC? And you hate Kirk Cousins and this and that. I'm about to tell y'all why. Ain't nobody talking about the Minnesota Vikings. People are talking about the Eagles. They should be for real. The Eagles loaded. They talking about San Fran, who quarterback can't stay healthy. They talk about the Cowgirls all day, and the Cowboys they ain't shit. And the Vikings, and plus Vegas don't even have the Vikings win the division right now. They got the Lions to win the division. So right there, they underdogs right there. Shit, if you really want to know. But I'm gonna tell y'all how the Minnesota Vikings got way better and how they can come out the NFC, man. On defense, the best pickup the Minnesota Vikings did this offseason will hire Brian Flores as our defensive coordinator, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Cause last year, our DC was incapable of running the defense. The Vikings defense last year gave her the most yards in the NFL and probably the most damn points, man. The Vikings defense was horrible. For the Vikings to win 13 or 12 games, whatever, however many they won last year, was a miracle. For real. But Brian Flores, man, was a big pickup. And the Minnesota Vikings picked up Brian Murphy, a dog ass corner from Arizona. They signed my man from New England, Zoe-N. What's his name? Zoe-N Williams, I think, from New England. He like, yeah, no, Zoe-N Williams. My bad, Williams. He like 6'4" and like 215, something like that. So they got another big corner, and they went crazy in the draft with corners. We drafted Blackman. You know we drafted the Ward kid who played, he played corner, a little bit of safety. He's an all around player in the backfield. He could play all positions. And Hitman coming back. And Scene should come back healthier than what he was last year. And he should be ready to go. And Hitman gonna show all these players in the backfield on how to play the football, on what to look for when you play certain teams, and which wide receiver runs certain routes, and when they faking and stuff like that. Cause Hitman is a dog. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want him back though, but he is an animal. I take him. So that's a big us right there. Our secondary, our bail is better than last year, and we got them two rookie corners that kept on getting hurt last year. Hopefully they can stay healthy this year, and they should be better. And on the D line, we added Davenport. Now let's just say we keep Zadarius Smith and we keep Hunter. So we got Davenport, we got Hunter, and we got Smith all on defense. All them two players are some nice pass rushers. I ain't gonna lie. And we got Pat Jones. I think he should be an animal. And we got Brian Asmoya. I'm gonna call him BA. I can't pronounce his last name. He played linebacker and a little bit of DN too. He been on Minnesota for a minute. He kind of young, so he should be better. Brian Flores, man, is going to get the defense up to par, bro. The Minnesota Vikings defense will not be high as well last year, and y'all could mark my words on that. The Minnesota Vikings, man, defense by week 6 and week 7, they should be gelling. I ain't gonna lie. Cause our defense is way better on paper. For real, our defense last year was horrible. That was because we played 20 yards back off of wide receivers the whole damn season. That was just dumb as hell. So imagine if we fix that shit. So Minnesota could have like a top. I'm gonna say I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna say like a top 18 defense for real. And takeaways might go up. We might be top 18 in defense. We might be top 6 or 5 in takeaways. Because I think the Minnesota Vikings defense is gonna be way better. And people not talking about Brian Flores, man, being a defensive coordinator. He gonna get them boys in shape, man, for real. And to the offense. This is Kirk Cousins last year, man. So next year, Kirk Cousins do not have a contract. So Kirk is going to try his best to ball out to get a new contract from the Minnesota Vikings, man, for real. And we brought back C.J. Ham, redrafted a running back from UAB, and we signed Madison. So that tell you off rip, the Minnesota Vikings, man, is going to want to run the football for real. And we signed the tight end from Baltimore, Josh Oliver. They say he a good blocking tight end for real. That's what he mainly do. So the Minnesota Vikings are going to want to run the ball more to help with the passing game, man. And speaking on the passing game, TJ will have a whole year up under his belt in KOC offense. We added, like I said, Josh Oliver. In college he was straight in catching the football, but Baltimore ain't really using him like that. So I'm pretty sure he can catch. You know what I'm saying? So that's another weapon for Kirk Cousins. And you know we got JJ. I ain't got to speak on him. And we just added Ja into the mix. So for a team to want to double JJ, man, you're going to have Ja out there, TJ out there, and KJ is still a nice, capable wide receiver on burning somebody any given time when Kirk Cousins do throw him the football. So the Minnesota Vikings, for real, should be nice. The only thing is, did they O-line get better this offseason? I don't think they got better this offseason. But hopefully, by being in the same system for another year, they will get better going into next season. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, their O-line can play better. Then Bradbury can stay healthy. Cleveland can get his shit together. And Ed Ingram can make a jump from his rookie year to this year. But the Minnesota Vikings, man, they got a nasty offense for real. If you look at it on paper, and Kirk Cousins ain't no bum. All Kirk Cousins needs to do, and the play action pass gonna kill people. Cause we getting 5 and 6 yards, let's say even 4 yards a carry. That play action pass gonna kill y'all. Then you got JJ and Ja running up the field. Woo! I see 20, 30-yard completions all day and touchdowns in the air. Because people now respecting the run. And last year, I know we had a lot of 3-and-outs and shit like that. I ain't like that neither. But I think the Minnesota Vikings offense is going to be better, man. And KOC will have another season under his belt as a head coach and a play caller. Because last year, he did some questionable ass play calling I ain't like. But you know what I'm saying? It's a learning curve. So this year, he should be better. And I know he drawing up some more plays with Ja and TJ all in the mix. And telling Kirk Cousins, when you call hike, you can look at A, B, or C. Any one of these players will be open. Just get the ball to them. That's it. And I think Minnesota Vikings, man, offense should be nasty for real. I ain't going to lie. I like to see Minnesota do some more, wide receiver screens and running back screens this year for real. Because we ain't do too many of them last year. And do like some quick slants. They should with Ja and JJ because them some fast wide receivers. I think the Minnesota Vikings offense is going to be way different from last year and the defense. So that's why I got Minnesota Vikings for real as a dark horse. Cause ain't nobody talking about them. And the Eagles gonna be so on a high horse. You know what I'm saying? They went to the Super Bowl. Everybody praising them. So they think they the shit. They got the big head. You know how that shit be for real. That's why I got Minnesota for real as the dark horse, man. I think everything come together. If that O line can hold up, probably about probably about 4 or 5 seconds. Kirk Cousins, he could get to burn somebody ass for real. But I want to see the Minnesota Vikings all O line play against a nasty D line. You know they be doing new joint practices and shit. I want to see Minnesota do a joint practice, man, with like San Fran or somebody with a nasty D line, so they can get that work in before the season start for real. But I got Minnesota Vikings, a dark horse, man, coming out the NFC, man. And no, that do not mean I want the Minnesota Vikings to give Kirk Cousins another year. Hell no. I'm talking about for this year. I'm only speaking on this year. I'm not speaking on next year or the year after next. I'm speaking on this year only. And I don't give a fuck how good Kirk Cousins play. He will not get a new contract for the Minnesota Vikings. And they better not give his ass one neither, though. So I'm gonna upload another video tomorrow, man. I'm gonna try to. Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. So hey, I'm gonna try my best to get on here, man, and drop a video though. But if I don't, y'all know what's going on. But subscribe to this channel, man. And like I said before, tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel, man, and subscribe to my channel. Cause y'all about to help me run them views and them subscribers up. But for real though, how y'all feel about the Minnesota Vikings, a dark horse coming out the NFC? I think they are for real though, and I think they can if them few things hit right. Defense get better, and the O line play better. I think they can. Cause right now Minnesota flying under that radar. I like it though. Hey, that's just my thoughts on the Vikings being a dark horse in the NFC, man. Let me know what y'all think. If not, let me know who y'all think is a dark horse in the NFC. I'm gonna do one tomorrow. I'm gonna try to on the dark horse in the AFC. And my AFC team gonna fuck y'all up. Y'all ain't gonna see this one coming. Man, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that.